Peace, family. Assalamu alaikum. This is going live real quick. We about to go on another live in a minute. I want to invite everyone to. We're going to be talking about the fourth trial. I don't know if anyone's seen the new Netflix documentary, The Fourth Trial, talking about and really going into the life of Sean Ellis, young brother from Boston who was wrongfully convicted, served 22 years upstate, and the fourth trial is documenting his trials. He was tried 3 times, acquitted twice, found guilty on the 3rd trial, but they found evidence that was suppressed, and he got a new lawyer and was able to get a new trial. And the Netflix documentary goes into the whole drama. What we've been doing on Jamal Crawford's page is, going into watching episode. There's 8 episodes on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Very powerful. But we've been watching the episode every night and then getting on and having a discussion about it. So we did that all week. Today's the last night. We're going to get on, and really we need to talk about solutions. We need to talk about where do we go from here. There was a lot that was brought out, the corruption in the Boston Police Department, all the crazy things that was going on. I mean, this documentary is serious. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely encourage you to watch it. And even if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to come on and join us live. I also pasted the link on my page, so you can go onto the event on my page and click and join us live. We're going to be having a discussion this evening based on what we saw and what we feel that needs to happen. So, if you're on, join us, click the link and be part of the conversation. For especially those of us from Boston that grew up in Boston that might have been, victims of police brutality or know someone that has, you know what I'm saying? Those of us that have friends and family in Boston, children, young men growing up in Boston, we need to be part of this conversation because, this is what's going on in our city. And, it's not like all of these things just miraculously disappeared, right? We have questions and we should want to know what has been done to mitigate these things. Brother Sean still hasn't received justice, even though he had a 4th trial. They basically pulled a stunt and didn't give him a trial, but just refused to try him again and left out there that he is in fact, according to them, not innocent, which is a grave injustice given the evidence that we see. These police officers were involved with sticking up drug dealers, taking their drugs, putting them back out in the streets, taking their money. They was involved with just all kind of fraud, and so to take a 19-year-old kid and put him in jail for 22 years to cover the corruption of these crooked cops, and then for the city to turn around and just basically, still implicate that the brother's guilty, for me is unacceptable. Because if they could do it to Sean, they could do it to any of us. So again, I'm not going to be here long because we're about to get on this live. So I want you to click the event. If you're interested, click the event. Come on and join the conversation with us tonight as we talk about what we've been seeing and what we want to do with that. So with that, peace. I don't want to stay on too long because we're going to get on this other conversation. So join us on the event. Click the event. Come on live. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.